Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sir, please start class.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In the last class, we have discussed around 120 multiple choice question of almost topic. So now today, I am just again explain in detail the chapter rectification of error. ठीक बेटा, the screen is visible. We have already done this chapter in last class. Also covered the theory portion as well as the one of the practical portion. But for the examination point of view, chapter is most important. And all the chapter is most important. So today I am discussing the same chapter in slightly in detail mode. You all know the rectification of error. Whenever we pass the wrong entry in the system, then definitely trial balance will not be matched. But the other thing, trial balance will be matched, but then we have already passed the wrong entry. Both the situation may be possible. Or now we can rectify the entry before preparation of trial balance, after preparation of trial balance, or at the time of preparation of final account. So there is a total three stages to rectify the mistake. When we will rectify the mistake? Before preparation of trial balance, after preparation of trial balance, or at the time of preparation of financial statement. Okay. But is financial statement, I think we have discussed in one of the class. First, we will record the journal entry. Then we will prepare the ledger. Then balancing of ledger. How to calculate the balancing? How to balancing the ledger? We have discussed in the last class to calculate the balance BD and balance CD. ठीक है जी, CD. And the next step is prepare the trial balance. Then prepare the financial statement. These are the basically we can say total 5 steps. Preparation of general, ledger, balancing, trial balance, and financial statement. In some of the cases, suppose MCQ is given and only 4 options is given. Number first option is general, number second option is ledger, number third option is trial balance, and number fourth option is the preparation of financial statement. Because balancing of ledger, basically this is not the major part. Then be in the sequence. If suppose missing unsequenced figure is given, so in first case may given a better ledger, in the second case general, in the third case final account. or in the fourth case, trial balance. And the four option is given, option A, option B, option C and D. ये लिखा है, ठीक है ना, make the correct or the choose the correct sequence of this statement. So first is general, so 2, ledger 1, trial balance 4 and the balance sheet is 3. ऐसे लिखा 1 2 3 4 1 2 4 3 3 1 2 4. What will be the correct option? So 2 1 4 3 is the correct option. Now what is financial statement? And basically this is the measure and the main object of financial accounting, to know the gross profit, to know the net profit, as well as to know the financial position of the company. That's why we prepare the financial statement. Under the financial statement, we will prepare two types of statement. Number first is the income statement, and number second is the balance sheet. When we can prepare the financial statement? After preparation of trial balance. After preparation of trial balance, then we can prepare the financial statement. So under the income statement, now we will prepare two type of statement. Number first is the gross profit. Number first is the trading account, or number second is the profit and loss account. From the trading account, we can find out the gross profit or gross loss. And from the profit and loss account, we can find out the net profit or net loss. Okay. And balance sheet means this is the position of assets and liability. This is the position of assets and liability. Clear? In the balance sheet, total of asset side and liability side must be equal. But if they're not equal, then we have to find out what is the purpose behind to not equal the balance of assets and liability. So we can rectify the mistake before preparation of trial balance, after preparation of trial balance, or at the time of preparation of financial statement. And the financial statement means income statement and balance sheet, trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. I think you all know what is trading account and profit and loss account. Now, these entries are passed when error or mistake are discovered in accounting record. These entries are also known as correction entry, and these entries have also been passed in the general proper. So why error could occur? And what will be the effect in the balance sheet or the trial balance? In this section, we will depth then how to the correction are made to the wrong entry. First point. When the error affecting the trial balance are made, the normal practice is to put the differences to account called suspense account till the time of error are located. Suppose we have prepared the trial balance, and after preparation of trial balance, we found that there is a misbalance of trial balance, either undercast or overcast in the debit side or credit side in the trial balance. Then first we have to just match the trial balance using the suspense account. Or once we find out the mistake, then again we will rectify the mistake. Then the difference we will adjust with the name of the suspense account. On identification of error, one effect goes to the correct account and the another effect to the suspense account. This is done. This is done for the one side error. When we will transfer the difference in the suspense account, when the one side error is occurred. That means two side error Hanabi is possible. Number first is the one side error, or number second is double side error. If you made the mistake only in the one side of account, either in debit side or credit side, then we will adjust the balance using the suspense account. Then this is done when the single. If the sales book total is wrongly taken, but individual customer are correctly debited. Okay. Well, we have posted the same amount in the same customer account, but we wrongly transferred anyway in the sales account, we can say. Such error will cause the difference in the trial balance only in sales account wrongly credited. In such a cases, the rectification entry will be passed through the suspense account. So when we will use the suspense account? When the single side error occur, or when the double side error occurred, then I think we have already solved some of the question in the last to last class, and we will discuss again. In all other cases, the rectification is done by debiting or crediting the correct head and by crediting or debiting the wrong account head. How to do? First, we have to pass wrong entry, then correct entry, then rectified entry. When if the double side error occur, then how to rectify the entry? First, we will pass the wrong entry, then we will pass the correct entry, and then we will pass the rectified entry. Okay. If the single side error occur, then we will adjust the account, balance the account using the suspense account. Okay. If this type of MCQ is given in the examination, then we will adjust with the suspense account. Or if the double side error occurred, then how to rectify the error? Okay. The rectification is done by debiting or crediting to the correct account head, and the crediting or debiting the wrong account head. Okay. Now, all type of error we have discussed in the class. Number first, in the last to last class, type of error. Number first is the error of principle. If there is a error, Hanabi, regarding the conceptual error, principal error, so this is called the error of principle. Example is given. If you treat capital expenditure as a revenue expenditure and revenue expenditure as a capital expenditure, then such such mistake or such error is treated as error of principle. If you are a conceptually wrong, if you made the mistake and conceptually, principally, then this is called an error of principle. How to rectify? Journal entry is passed to give the correct effect. It's error of omission. Transaction has forgotten to be entered in the books of account. Omit. You have omit the entry to pass the record. Then simply क्या करेंगे बेटे? Correct entry passed in the books of account. Error of commission. Entering the wrong head of account. You have to debit rupees 5,000 to the purchase account, but you wrongly be credited in the sales account. So debit or credit wrong account head and post it the correct account head. ठीक है जी. Compensation error, more than one error that could compensate effect of each other. Whenever we compensate the error, easily compensate the error, then this is called the compensatory error. So pass the correct entry. Wrong totaling of subsidiary book, wrong totaling of subsidiary. That means the single side of error. Then this effect, we will rectify through the suspense account. Whenever we total the subsidiary book like the cash book, purchase book, bank book, sales return book, purchase return book, and you made the wrong total. If the total is rupees 10 lakh and you total is rupees 9 lakh 80,000. So definitely when you we made the wrong total, so trial balance will not be matched. So single side error, either in debit side or credit side. So we will rectify the error using the suspense account. Next, posting and wrong side of an account. So again, we have to pass the entry, and posting the wrong amount, then we will pass the entry again with the difference amount. Suppose the entry is purchase account debit to Ram for rupees 5,000. But you wrongly passed purchase account debit to Ram rupees 500. Entry is correct, purchase account debit to Ram. But the total amount of purchase from the RAM is rupees 5,000, but you made the mistake with the amount of rupees 500. So trial balance definitely will be matched. Trial balance will match. So again, we have to pass one more entry with the amount of rupees only 4,500 because we have already passed the entry with the amount of rupees 500. And the how much total of purchase? Total of purchase is 5,000. Okay. So beta error will occur before preparing the trial balance, after preparing the trial balance, and after preparing the final account. Each type of error therapy may be divided into two parts: double entry, single entry, double side error, single side error, double side error, single side error, double side error, and single side error. Next, first case, before preparation of trial balance. Now, how we will rectify the error before preparation of trial balance? If errors are detected before the preparation of trial balance, the effect of each error should be, again, two types of error. Okay, should be known as, number first is the double side, or number second is the single side. If the double side error is occurred, double side, how to rectify the error? Then what was the correct entry? First write down the correct entry, then write down the wrong entry. This is correct entry. What entry had been done? So wrong entry, and then rectify entry. Okay. Suppose example. We have already done same type of example in the last class. Okay. I am just today focusing on complete theory with this chapter. Then we will solve one or two questions. Then we will discuss next topic in the next class. I think bank reconciliation statement, BRS. Purchase a building for rupees 3 lakh, wrongly passed through the purchase account. Okay. So what should be the correct entry? Correct entry is building account debit to cash. Cash. For the examination purpose, if the cash is given in the question, then you can pass the entry with the cash. But for the job purpose, for the business purpose, for the rule purpose, you cannot pass the entry. You cannot make the payment more than rupees 10,000 in form of cash. We have already discussed in all the class. This entry may be bank account, building account debit to bank may also be possible. What is the wrong entry? Wrong entry is purchase account debit to cash. So cash and cash we have entered in the same side. So just cancel the cash and cash. Then how to pass the rectify entry? Write down the correct in the correct side, first rule, and write down the wrong in the opposite side. Simple rule. करेक्ट को बेटा करेक्ट लिखो और रॉन्ग को क्या करो, रिवर्स कर दो. So write down the correct in the correct side and just pass the reverse and reverse the entry of the reverse the wrong entry. Simple. If the wrong entry given in the credit side, so write down the debit side, or if the wrong entry given in the debit side, so write down the credit side. So what will be the rectified entry? So building account debit to purchase. This is the double side error. Single side error. Under the circumstances, no separate entry is required, but the affected account should be rectified by the appropriate posting. ठीक है, ये कब होगा? Before preparation of trial balance. If we have prepared the trial balance, then how to rectify the single entry? Definitely we have to rectify the single entry return, single entry error using the suspense account. When we will use the suspense account? When the trial balance has been prepared. This situation is before preparation of trial balance. Second situation is after preparing trial balance. If the single side error occur after preparing the trial balance, then we will rectify with the using the suspense account. Or if error occur before preparation of trial balance, that sorry, we will just made the entry in the particular account. We will just adjust the entry with the particular account. Okay, the purchase account was overcast by rupees 10,000. Wrongly, maybe we entered the wrong calculation or the wrong amount entered. So in case of purchase account is overcast, just the amount which is overcast, write down in the credit side because purchase balance is debit. So we have to क्या करना पड़ेगा, entered in the credit side. क्या लिखा, by error in the wrong posting rupees 10,000. How to rectify? By error, wrong posting rupees 10,000. So the purchase account should be credited is rupees 10,000. Suppose sales account was overcast by rupees 10,000. So sales balance credit. Sales balance credit. And we have overcast rupees 10,000 in the sales account. Then how to rectify the entry? To error, wrong posting. How much? 10,000. Suppose beta. Sales account was undercast by rupees 5,000. Suppose the total sales during the year is rupees 1,50,000. But the total of sales account is rupees 1,45,000. That means we have record less than 5,000 rupees in the sales account. Then how to rectify? क्या लिखेंगे बेटा? By error, wrong posting, and difference is 5,000. Because we have increased the sales worth rupees 5,000 and the sales balance credit and the purchase balance debit. If the purchase under cost, then we have to increase the balance of purchase. So we will add the purchase account, purchase amount is rupees, whatever be the amount is given. Second case. Now error occurred after preparing of trial balance. If the error are deducted after preparing the trial balance, the following procedure should be followed. Again, with the same type of error, two type of error, double side and single side. In all the three cases, error may occur is two type number. Second is single type number. Second is double side. Double side method. Same method as A above, like before preparation of trial balance. That means wrong entry, correct entry, and rectified entry. Clear? Whether double side occur before preparing of trial balance or after preparing of trial balance, the procedure is same in both the cases. But after preparation of trial balance, if the single side error occurred, then we will adjust, we will transfer such amount in the suspense account. In case of the single side error, the relevant account is to be rectified by applying a suspense account. Clear, beta? No, but it's suspense account. What is the definition of suspense account? If the trial balance does not agreed and does not agree means total not matched. You have transferred all the closing balance of ledger in the trial balance. Clearly, now you are making the total of the trial balance, but you find that trial balance total is not match. This means trial balance does not agree. Trial balance does not agree means total is not match. Then we cannot prepare the final account. Reason? To prepare the financial account or to prepare the accurate financial account, to prepare the right financial account, there is a basic requirement to tally trial balance or the match trial balance. If the trial balance is not match, then we cannot prepare that final account. Then how we will prepare that final account? The first, just identify the mistake occurred before preparation of trial balance or after preparation of trial balance, but you have prepared the trial balance. Now again, we have to check all the entry from the beginning to check the mistake in the system. But there is a requirement to prepare the final account. If you have sufficient time, then you can rectify. But you don't have the sufficient time. Then how you will prepare the final account? You just balance the trial balance using the suspense account. Well, a difference occurred either in debit side or credit side. We will transfer in the suspense account and then we will match the balance of trial balance and proceed further. Now we will prepare the balance sheet and profit and loss account. So to prepare the final account, the difference appeared in the trial balance to be passed through the suspense account. Or when the error are located and rectify the suspense account, will automatically nil or close. Whenever you rectify your mistake, TSO automatically suspense account will be closed or the balance of suspense account will be nil. Hopefully, you cleared all the point regarding the rectifications. Let two type we have already studied. Number first is that error occur before preparation of trial balance or error occur after preparation of trial balance. When the error occur before or double side error, how to rectify? Pass wrong entry, correct entry, and rectified entry. Or if single side error, then just adjust the in the particular ledger, overcast or undercast. Or after preparation of trial balance, if double side error, so method is same. Wrong entry, correct entry, rectified entry. Or if the single side error, so single side balance either in debit side or credit side transferred in the suspense account. ठीक भाई. Then prepare the financial statement, then rectify the error. So whenever you rectify the error, so suspense account will automatically क्या हो जाएगा बेटा, nil or close. ठीक है. Now the suspense account will appear in the balance sheet. Definitely, because we have not rectified the error right now at the time of preparation of balance sheet. So when it appear on the debit side of the trial balance, the same will be appear on the asset side of that trial balance and vice versa. मतलब the suspense account हमने बेटा show किया in the liability side, so it will be so appear in the liability side in the balance sheet, or if the suspense account created in the debit side, so definitely this will be so in the asset side of the balance sheet. Clear? Like example, sales day book was overcast by ₹1,000. If we find such entry before preparation of trial balance, then how to rectify the trial balance? Sales account overcast. That means we have increased the sales by error. Wrong posting worth ₹1,000. But if such type of error after preparation of trial balance, then we will transfer in the suspense account. So entry will be sales account debit to suspense account. This is the two type of method. Number third, if error occurred after preparation of financial account. So final account means profit and loss account and balance sheet. So if the error are detected after preparation of final account, the following steps should be, ठीक है भाई, carefully be followed. Double side or again single side? Double side is same as before preparation or after preparation. Same as A before preparation of trial balance, same as B after preparation of trial balance. Clear? That means what? Wrong, correct, and rectify. But all the nominal account are to be replaced by the profit and loss adjustment account, and the rest be the same as A and B stated earlier. What is this? If the error occurred regarding the nominal account, what is the nominal account? We have already discussed, I think in the third and fourth class, three type of account. Number first, personal account. Number second, real account. Or number third is the nominal account. Well, account which are related to expenses or losses or income or gains, all accounts classified under the nominal account. If the double side error occur due to the nominal account, we will replace by the profit and loss adjustment account. But all rest means if the error related to personal account and real account, then we will use the same method of A and B. A means before preparation of trial balance and B means after preparation of trial balance. That means wrong entry, correct entry, and rectified entry. ठीक है जी. Now, first case. Now suspense account will be carried forward to the next year. First, double entry. If the suspense account created, carry forward to the next year, and real and personal account to be carry forward to the next year. For example, purchase of plant wrongly debited to the purchase account. Purchase of plant wrongly debited to the purchase account. But should be the correct entry? Plant account debit to cash. But should be the rectify wrong entry? Purchase account debit to cash. but should be the rectified entry. Case cancel. Write down the correct entry in the correct side, or write down the wrong entry with the opposite side. So after the trial balance, purchase account debit to plant account debit to purchase, or after the final account, so plant account debit to profit and loss adjustment account. Now, for the single side error, the same principle is to be followed like B after preparation of trial balance. And the nominal account are to be replaced by the profit and loss account, the discount allowed not posted in the discount allowed. If after preparation of trial balance, then we will transfer the suspense account. Entry banegi discount allowed account debit to suspense. But at the time or after the preparation of financial account, then kya karenge? Profit and loss account, profit and loss adjustment account debit to suspense. Now this is the three situation in which the accountant can make the mistake. Then we will rectify the mistake according to the situation. Number first situation, if the error occur before preparation of trial balance. Number second, after preparation of trial balance. Or number third, after preparation of final account. Okay. Now we will solve 2-3 questions of all type. We will find out the type of error, then we will solve the question. Now check. Rectify the following error, assuming that the error were deducted, number first case, before preparation of final trial balance, and number second case, after preparation of trial balance. Okay. In both the cases, we will pass the rectifier. Third case may also be possible. After preparation of final account. ठीक है जी. So बेटा मैं ऐसे कर लेते हैं. या बना लेते हैं. In the books of Messrs. Well, the name of the firm. ठीक है. Now we are going to prepare the general. ठीक है. I am just solving ना भाई, or pass the entry using the both situation, before preparation of the trial balance and after preparation of the trial balance. ठीक है बेटे. Now read the first entry. Purchase plant for rupees 10,000 was wrongly passed through the purchase account. ठीक है. That means double side error. How to rectify the correct error? पहले पार्ट का आंसर कर रहे हैं. We have already, I think, made same entry. Plant account debit, correct entry. Purchase account debit to wrong entry, and the plant account debit to rectify, plant account debit to purchase account. This is the rectified entry. So we are just directly writing down the rectified entry. But will be the rectified entry plant account debit. तो कौन बना लेते हैं? Debit amount, credit amount. Debit amount and credit amount. I am just writing down here the correct entry because we have already passed this type of entry. Plant account debit to purchase. Okay. So whether this type of error occur before preparation of trial balance or after preparation of trial balance, we have to pass the same entry. So here we have to pass the same entry, purchase account debit, sorry, plant account debit to purchase, because the double side entry, and in the double side entry and the procedure is same in both the cases. Clear? But if this error occurred after preparation of trial balance, then beta we have to pass the total 10,000 rupees in the profit and loss adjustment account. In that case, so now we will pass the entry purchase account debit to profit and loss adjustment account. Then we can pass this entry. Pick up after preparation of final account. Now number second. Sales day book was cast short by rupees 1,000. So there is a single side error. मतलब there is a mistake only in the sales day book. और बेटा वो क्या है? Was cast short by rupees 1,000. So we have increased the sales worth rupees 1,000. But if the single side error occur, clear beta? So how to rectify? After preparation of trial balance or before preparation of trial balance? In case of before preparation of trial balance, so we will just adjust the amount either in debit side or credit side. Or if after preparation of trial balance and the single side error is occurred, then we have to transfer in the suspense account. ठीक है जी, चलो यहाँ क्या करेंगे? Simple. Sales credited will be rupees 1,000. मैं बता देता हूँ आपको. हाँ, ये किया था बेटा मैंने आपको अभी. Purchase over cost, purchase under cost, sales under cost, sales over cost. ठीक है, before preparation of trial balance. Then we will just match the balance, है ना भाई? Directly calculate the error in debit side or credit side. But if such type of error occurred after preparation of trial balance, 1,000 and 1,000. Then we will better transferred in the suspense account, and the suspense account debit to sales is rupees 1,000. Because the sales book is under cost, so we have to increase the sales balance after preparation of trial balance. Then how we will increase? We will pass through the suspense account to suspense account debit to sales. Next entry, done. Next way. Cash paid to Mr. X for rupees 1000, but posted to his account is rupees 100. A single side error. You have paid the cash rupees 1000, but you have entered wrongly in his account, in the account of Mr. X, only rupees 100. So now you add need to pay more 900 rupees to Mr. X. If such error occur before preparing of trial balance, then in the X account we will adjust in the debit side is rupees 900. क्या लिखेंगे बेटे यहाँ पर? In third case, X account will be debited rupees 900. तो मैंने यहाँ गलत लिखा, यहाँ लिखा X account will be debited 900. If the such error occur after preparation of trial balance, then we will pass the entry X account debit for rupees 900 and 2 suspense account because the error is a single side error. ठीक है. So this entry related to the personal account, then we will adjust after preparation of final account with the suspense account. Then ये बेटे बता रहा हूं मैं आपको आफ्टर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फाइनल अकाउंट. आफ्टर थर्ड नंबर एंट्री क्या बनाएंगे बेटा? सेम एक्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू सस्पेंस अकाउंट because entry related to real account. Next entry, purchase goods from T for rupees 3500 was entered in the purchase book is only rupees 500. So now we need to add in the purchase book for rupees 3000. ठीक है जी. So बेटा purchase goods from T for rupees 3500 by entered in the purchase. तो कहां से करेंगे हम लोग यहाँ पर? I think same as entry number third. See, no, sorry. The same is entry number second. ठीक है जी. तो just pass the entry. Pay salary for rupees 3000 was wrongly passed to the wages account. So double entry, double side mistake. So what is the wrong entry? Paid salary wrongly passed through wages. So wrong entry is wages account debit. To cash. What should be the correct entry? Salary account debit to cash. So just cancel the cash to cash because cash already mentioned in the same time, same side. So write down the correct side entry. In the correct side, salary account debit. And the wrong entry, just write down in the reverse side. So salary account debit to basis. ठीक है बेटा. So whether such error occur before preparation of trial balance, then we have to pass the same entry, salary account debit to wages. Is rupees how much? 3000. Same entry we will pass here. Salary account debit to wages. $3,000. But after preparation of final account, we will adjust salary account with the name of the profit and loss adjustment account. And the wages account we also adjust with the profit and loss adjustment account. If the mistake error due to the nominal account, then such account we should have to transfer in the profit and loss adjustment account. In this case, salary is also covered under the nominal account, wages is also covered under the nominal account, and the salary in the given debit side, wages given in the credit side. So we have to pass the same entry, profit and loss account debit 3,000 or profit and loss adjustment account debit for rupees 3,000. ठीक है जी सर. Now the next question. चलो बेटा. A merchant, while balancing his books of account, noticed that the trial balance did not tally. It showed excess credit of 1,700. Then he placed the difference to suspense account. Whenever we make the total, so there is a mistake of 1,700 so in the credit side. And that's why the accountant rectify the mistake using the suspense account. Subsequently, he noticed the following error occurred. This is not possible to rectify the mistake using only suspense account. Well, suspense account we can use only for the temporary basis because we need to prepare the financial statement. But we have to rectify the mistake in the system. We cannot leave the mistake in the system. We have to rectify the mistake in the system. Hopefully, this is clear for all. So temporary, he rectified the mistake using the suspense account, but subsequently, definitely we have to rectify the mistake and we have to cancel the suspense account. तो क्या बोलता है बेटे, some of the errors है ना भी he find, but pass the necessary journal and to rectify these errors and also show the suspense account. So first we will pass the entry, then we will prepare the suspense account. Or there is a difference of suspense account is only rupees 1,700. So under the suspense account, difference shown in the credit side. So we will transfer in the debit side to balance BD 1,700. We have already discussed in the last class at the time of preparation of ledger. If the ledger difference in credit side, so we have transferred in the debit side to balance BD. So there is a suspense in this question. The suspense account हमने बेटा कहाँ डाला in the credit side because difference in the credit side. So we will transfer to the debit side है ना भाई in the suspense account. बना लेते हैं चलो. क्या बनाना है? Pass the necessary entry as well as the suspense account. So I am here. Just prepare the suspense account. तीन जगह बहुत है. I think sufficient space. I am here preparing the suspense account first. all the account is divided into two parts. Date particular, general folio number, and amount. The same column here. Date, particulars, general folio number, and amount. Since there is a mismatch rupees 1700 in the credit side, so we have to transfer in the debit side and the two balance BD in the amount column 1700, and we put the date here. The date is given in the question. Now, first we pass the rectify entry, then we will prepare the expense account. So read one by one entry. Goods brought from Narayan for rupees 5,000. Narayan were posted to the credit of Narayan account as rupees 5,000. 5,500, sorry. Whenever we go brought the goods from Narayan, so entry will be purchase account debit to Narayan. But we wrongly posted in the Narayan account 5,500 instead of 5,000. Clear, beta? So we have to reduce the balance of Narayan. This is a single side error. That means we have already passed the same entry in the purchase account, purchase ledger. And single side error, definitely we will rectify by using the suspense account. We have the question is directly related to the suspense account. Then how to rectify? First entry, A wala part. Narayan account debit to suspense account. How much? Only 500. We have to credit it of Narayan account worth rupees 5,000, but we wrongly credited the Narayan account for rupees 5,500. Matlab more than rupees 500. So we have just to adjust the Narayan account by rupees kitna beta? 500. So entry Narayan account debit to suspense account is 500. In this case, suspense account given in the credit side. Suppose the entry in the suspense account with the opposite side name. So with the Narayanan 500. Next entry. An item of 750. An item of 750 entered in the purchase return book. Okay. Was posted to the credit of Pandey, to whom the goods has been returned. Very good. Very good. Now read carefully and just think what type of entry should be done. An item of 750 entered in the purchase return book was posted to the credit of Pandey, to whom goods has been returned. ठीक है जी, क्या एंट्री बनेगी बेटा? Purchase return account debit to purchase. We have right posted the purchase account from where you have to purchase from Pandey. But you wrongly entered the such amount in the credit side to the Pandey. Matlab, in this case, you have made the two time error. Two time error you have made. So once you purchase the goods from the Pandey, so purchase account debit to Pandey. Again you return the goods, so entry purchase account Pandey account debit to purchase return. But by wrongly you entered again in the Pandey account. You have to rectify the entry with rupees 1500, 750 plus 750. Reason is that this is the double amount can be credited in the Pandey account. So entry will be Pandey account debit to suspense account. Purchase account debit to Pandey, na? We have to credit the Pandey account because the Pandey account is credit. So how to rectify? Whether we reverse the entry for rupees 1500. Now the suspense account given in the credit sides. At the time of preparation of suspense account, लिखेंगे बेटा by Pandey 1500. Next, sundry item of furniture sold for rupees 26,000 were entered in the sales book. Basically, the entry should be cash account debit or bank account debit to furniture because the furniture sold. But you pass the wrong entry with the sales book. ठीक है जी, चेक करो बेटा. What is the correct entry? What is the wrong entry? So now cancel. Sorry. So now cancel bank to bank because in both the cases bank is given in the debit side and pass the rectified entry. What is the rectified entry? Write down the correct in the correct side. So to furniture and wrong in the opposite side. So what will be the rectified entry? Sales account debit to furniture. No suspense is given. So nothing is transferred in suspense account. Next entry. And the last entry, I think. Discount of rupees 300 from creditor have been duly entered in the creditor account, but not posted in the discount account. We have entered in the creditor account, but not posted in the discount account. So again, single side error, because we failed to record the transaction in a single side in the discount account. So discount received in that case, discount received is given, discount received balance credit. So what will be the correct entry? Correct entry will be suspense account debit to discount received. If this is the discount allowed, discount paid, so entry will be discount paid account debit, discount allowed account debit to suspense. Since the discount received balance account is credit, that's why we have to pass the suspense account debit to discount received. Now, transferred the entry or the posting the entry in the suspense account. तो to क्या नाम था बेटा यहाँ पर डिस्काउंट रिसीव. Not only 300. Done. First, second, 3, 4. Now, made the total of discount. Now check. Credit side is total 3,000 and debit side total is also 3,000. Whenever we will rectify the mistake, so automatically the balance of the suspense account will be nil or the matched. Clear? So now the account has been matched or account has been rectified. Okay. Now beta. Okay, done. Now again read the next question. Pass necessary general entry to rectify the following error. Okay. So common question is given. We have to rectify whether the single side error or double side error. According to the situation, according to the statement, then we will rectify the error. ठीक है बेटे. Heading आती है same in the books of system is same. Date, particulars, read the entry one by one. An amount of rupees 200 withdrawn by the owner for personal use was debited to the trade expenses. What is the wrong entry? Trade expenses account debit to cash. This is the wrong entry. Then pass the correct entry. क्या क्वेश्चन है? An amount of rupees 200 withdrawn by the proprietor, withdrawn by the owner for the personal use. So this is called drawing, but was debited to the trade account. So what will be the correct entry? So correct entry will be drawing account debit to cash. Then we have to pass the rectified entry. How to pass the rectified entry? Correct cash to cash, because cash is given in the same side. So write down the correct in the correct side. And wrong in the opposite side. So the trade expense is given in the debit side and which is wrong. So reverse the wrong. So write down in the correct side. So this is the rectified entry. Next. The purchase of goods for rupees 300 from Nathan was wrongly entered in the sales book. Purchase of goods for rupees 300 from Nathan. So correct entry is purchase account debit to Nathan. but we passed the entry Nathan account debit to sales. लिखा ना, but wrongly entered into sales book. Wrong entry. Nathan account debit to sales. Correct entry. Purchase account debit to Nathan. कितना अमाउंट है बेटा? The amount is 300. Now, how to rectify the current entry? First, cancel the entry or the side which is correct in both the cases. In this entry, beta, nothing is correct in both the cases. In the debit side or credit side, nothing is correct. मैंने बेटा आपको पहला रूल क्या बताया उस केस में? Write down the first same entry. What is the rule? First, write down the same entry. Purchase account debit to Nathan. And reverse the wrong entry. This is the wrong entry, na? So we have to reverse. In the wrong side, sales given in the credit side. So we have to reverse the entry. So we have to write down the sales in the debit side. And Nathan given in the debit side. So we have to write down the Nathan in the credit side. So Nathan, we have one side we have already entered. So now we have to write down the amount of 600 rupees in the Nathan account. Is this clear? Write down the correct entry at the time of rectification and then reverse the entry which we have passed the wrong. That's why we have to pass this type of entry. ठीक है जी. Next entry. Next entry. A credit sales of rupees 100 to Sanstanam was wrongly passed through the purchase book. Just B and C and same, but just reverse the entry. Second number entry related to purchase and the third number entry related to sales. Credit sales to Santanam was wrongly passed to the purchase book. So first बेटे write down the wrong entry. The wrong entry is the purchase account debit. How much amount is given in the question? Is rupees 100. 100. टू क्या लिखा है? SANTHANAM 100. ये बेटा रॉन्ग है. Now the correct entry is SANTHANAM. Two sales 100. We have passed the wrong entry and correct entry. Now we will pass the rectified entry. First cancel one of the side which is correct in both entry, whether entry is wrong, whether entry is correct. But in this question, nothing is correct. So write down the correct entry first. So Santanam account debit 2 sales and how much sales? 100. And reverse the wrong entry to purchase. How much? 100. Then how much total balance of Santanam is 200. 100 plus 100. This is the rectified entry. Next, entry number 4. Rupees 150 received from Malhotra was credited to the Mehrotra. 150 received from Malhotra and credit to Mehrotra. Okay. 150 rupees. So write down the wrong entry first. Cash account debit to Mehrotra. The correct entry will be cash account debit to Malhotra. Now pass the rectified entry. Now pass the rectified entry. So just cancel the cancel, which is right in both the side, in both the entry, whether in wrong entry or right entry. Clear? Now write down the correct in the correct side, मतलब to Malhotra. And the write down the wrong entry into the reverse side. So ki Mehrotra given in the credit side, so we have to write down in the debit side. So Mehrotra account debit to Malhotra rupees 150. Next. Next bit is this one. Rupees 375 paid as salary to cashier Diwan was debited to the personal account. What is the wrong entry? Dhawan, sorry. 375 paid as salary to the cashier Dhawan was debited to the personal account. So wrong entry is Dhawan account debit to cash 375. Correct entry beta क्या बनेगी? Correct entry is salary account debit to Dhawan. So now what will be the rectified entry? Sorry, salary account debit to cash, sorry. So first cancel the correct entry in both the side. Cash account is given in credit side. In both the cases, whether entry is wrong or entry is right. So write down the correct entry in the right side, salary account debit. $375. And write down the wrong entry in the opposite side, to Dhawan is rupees 375. This is the correct entry. ठीक है जी. Now check the next entry. All the entry at same type of entry, you can easily pass the remaining entry. Now we are just going to discuss the last topic. Then just we will solve only, I think, one question or two question. Out of two, we will solve only one question. चलिए बेटे. Effects of error on profit and loss account as well as on balance sheet. Some errors may affect the profit and loss account for a period, while other won't. Now, beta, if the error related to the nominal account, then this will be effect on profit and loss account. Otherwise, the error will affect on the balance sheet. Then how to find it out? Remember, the profit and loss account reflect item of income, gain, expenses, and losses. And all these accounts are nominal account when the error occur, which affects a nominal account. It will be affect profit and loss account, otherwise not. If error related to only nominal account, then this will be affect in the profit and loss account, otherwise not. That means otherwise it will be effect on the balance sheet. So error that affect real account and personal account will not be affect the profit and loss account. But if the error related to profit and loss account, so definitely this will be affect in the balance sheet. So I am just going to solve the question number 4. In this case, Hanabi, the error is affected in the profit and loss account and balance sheet also. ठीक है जी. The trial balance of concern has been agreed, but the following mistake were discovered after the preparation of final account. But whenever trial balance Hanabi is matched, is agreed, so definitely the total of final account will always be matched. But after preparation of final account, we just find some of the mistake. ठीक है बेटा, यहाँ पर ऐसे लिखा हुआ है, कहीं नीचे वो इरेज हो गया, मैं लिख देता हूँ यहाँ पर. So the effect of the above errors in profit and loss account and balance sheet. Some of the error is given. Then we have to show कि what is the effect of such error on the profit and loss account as well as on the balance sheet. Then how we will solve the question, इस लिख देते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पर. Effects of the error in profit and loss account and balance sheet. Let's write down the statement one by one. And give the answer of effects either in balance sheet, in balance sheet and profit and loss account also. In the last class, we have discussed the closing capital. How to calculate the closing capital? Opening capital plus net profit होगा और minus net loss. Plus additional capital and minus drawing. But if you record more sales in the sales account or in the credit side in profit and loss account, what will be the effect? If you record more sales, so definitely your profit will increase, net profit as well as the gross profit. Or in the balance sheet, your capital will also be increased because you have entered the excess amount or extra amount in the credit side in profit and loss account. Suppose if you record the more purchase in the debit side, more, what will be the effect of the more purchase recorded in the debit side? Suppose you record 5,000 rupees as a purchase amount extra. So whenever you entered more amount in the debit side, so gross profit and net profit both will be decreased. Or if the profit decrease, so definitely beta, you will add the less amount of profit rupees 5,000. So your capital will also be decrease. So this is the effect of such type of error in the profit and loss account and in the balance sheet. So read one by one of all the statement and check what will be the effect in the profit and loss account as well as the balance sheet. First entry. No adjustment entry was passed for an amount of rupees 2,000 relating to the outstanding rent. Okay, beta. Matlab you failed to record the entry regarding the rent, regarding the outstanding rent. So what is the entry of outstanding rent? So entry is the rent account debit to outstanding rent. And outstanding rent is the liability we have to pay in future. Or if you fail to record any of the expenditure in the profit and loss account, so definitely your profit will increase. So in that case, you have failed to record the rent in the debit side in profit and loss account because entry is the rent account debit to outstanding rent. What will be the effect? So effect will be in the profit and loss account. क्या होगा बेटा? Profit by overcasted rupees 2,000. Profit was overcasted. And if your profit is overcasted, so definitely capital was also overcasted. For rupees 2,000 and your outstanding rent liability, outstanding liability लिखो simple, liability was understated rupees 2,000 because you failed to record the transaction. If you record the transaction, then definitely your outstanding rent or the liability will increase. But you fail, so your liability is understated, but your capital balance has been increased. So beta, this is the effect of such transaction, of such error in the profit or loss account and in the balance sheet. Number second, purchase book was overcast rupees 1,000. Beta, you have record 1,000 more amount in the purchase book. So whenever you entered in the debit side more amount, so definitely your profit will go down. So purchase related to gross profit. So it will be effect of the profit, gross profit as well as the net profit. क्या लिखेंगे बेटा यहाँ पे? Gross profit was undercasted by rupees 1,000 and net profit also. So whenever your net profit is less, your capital amount will also be reduced. So in the effect of balance sheet, the capital account, the capital was also understated for rupees 1,000. This is the effect. Next, 4,000 depreciation of machinery have been omitted to the record in the books. We have omitted the account in the books. We have failed to write down the book. So I think whenever we fail to write down the depreciation in the debit side, so your profit have been increased. क्या लिखेंगे बेटा यहाँ पर सी नंबर वाले केस में? Your net profit was overcasted for rupees 4,000. In the balance sheet, machinery value was overstated rupees 4,000 because you failed to charge the depreciation. So your machinery value is overcosted, overstated, and also capital was also overstated by rupees 4,000. Your machinery value is also be overstated, overcosted, and same the capital value was also overcosted. Fourth case. $600 paid for the purchase of stationery has been debited to the purchase account. So it had no effect on net profit. Because you have entered the same amount, or we have transferred the same amount in the debit side. We have to enter in the purchase account, but we only entered in the machinery account. So there is no effect in the profit and loss account, or also no effect on the balance sheet. क्या होगा बेटा? No effect. Sales book was overcast by rupees 1,000. When the sales is rupees overcast, that means your gross profit, net profit definitely will increase by rupees 1,000. So in the profit and loss account. But will we effect beta? GP and NP, ठीक है, बर overstated for rupees or by rupees 1,000. If your profit increase, so definitely your capital was overstates and for rupees 1,000. Last transaction is F. Receive 5,000 receive in respect of the book debt has been credited to the sales account. 5,000 receive in respect of book debt on a debtor has been credited to the sales. If you increase your sales, so definitely your profit will increase. तो पहला इफेक्ट क्या लिख देते हैं बेटा? Gross profit and net profit were overstated by rupees 5,000. Whenever you net profit increase, so definitely capital by overstated rupees kitna 5,000. But your debtor also overstate rupees 5,000, because in place of debtor a receipt, we have transferred in the creditor amounts, your debtor is also increased. This is the effects of such transaction in the profit and loss account as well in the balance sheet. Okay. We also can prepare one of the statement, the net result of increase or decrease in profit. Check कर लेते हैं. One more statement we can prepare. थोड़ा इश्यू है यहाँ पर, यहाँ बनाना पड़ेगा हमको, यहाँ पर बनाते हैं. Just wait a minute है. इफेक्ट इन प्रॉफिट एंड इफेक्ट इन बैलेंस. यहाँ टोटल बना लेते हैं बेटा 2. इंक्रीज एंड डिक्रीज आइटम. इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज. Check one by one item. A number. Check A. In case of A, profit was overcast rupees 2,000. And liability was undercast and the capital was overcast. ठीक है भाई, चलो. तो यहां पर बेटे हम लोग इंक्रीज कर दें 2000. या इंक्रीज मींस असेट्स और डिक्रीज मींस लायबिलिटी. यहां आ गया 2000, यहां आ गया 2000. पहला हो गया. बी देख लेते हैं. Gross profit and net profit was undercast rupees 1,000 minus it, and capital was understate rupees 1,000. ठीक है जी. So बेटा decrease 1,000 or decrease the liabilities 1,000 whenever we increase the capital. So this is the reverse side amount, so we write down the negative side. Net profit was overcast 4,000, तो बेटे यहाँ लिखेंगे 4,000. Machinery overcast 4,000 and the capital and overcast 4,000. ठीक भाई. So machinery balance is debit and capital balance is credit. तो बेटे यहाँ कितना आएगा 4,000 and 4,000 because your capital has been increased. D. यहाँ पे आएगा ना प्लस, ये लायबिलिटी बढ़ गई प्लस, this is minus, this was minus and this was plus. Yeah, increase, decrease with assets and liability. Okay. Oh, but I think there is some issue in the pen tablet, I think. So I am just closing the entry here. You can transfer the remaining amount. Just make the total of debit side and credit side. So this side total is 6,000. This side total is only 1,000. So डिफरेंस कितना आ गया बेटा 6,000. यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे प्रॉफिट will increase by rupees 5,000. Well, how much total profit increase during the year? Then this is the net effect of profit. The profit will increase rupees kitna 5,000. Same we will calculate the here whether assets increase or asset decrease. So this is the rectification of error, the complete chapter along with the example and all the theories. Okay. So remaining part we will discuss in the next class. Okay. After 10 minutes, time is 4:20. So we will join with the new class. ठीक है. Okay, beta.